Yo, what's up? This is Lawrence Qualls, my man Sean Lewis, and my man Nick Hecko, and you're watching Visual Caffeine.
Yo, 1 2 1 2. What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. Another episode, Visual Caffeine. You know, we're here, we're live and direct. We're bringing you culture, we're bringing you vibes, we're bringing you music. This next guest is actually a brother I met several years ago now in Jersey. We used to do this vibe, lyrical graffiti at the Old Bay. You know, peace to my man Nabil, peace to the cats who used to play that gig. It was some ill cats who used to run through this little spot in New Brunswick, New Jersey, man. And one night, this brother was in there, walked in, I'm hearing the drums. I'm like, yo, why the drums sound like it's like extra percussion swinging off the everything in the pocket? And yo, it was Lawrence Qualls, man. Big ups, brother.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
Drummer extraordinaire, producer. We'll start from there, man. Like, at the time, you were rocking Peace to Judah Tribe. You know what I'm saying? That's how I met you, through Josh David and the Judah Tribe crew, Wakiba, etc. What entered you in, man? Like, what was your entry point? Did you start your music journey as a drummer, or what was the first thing?
Yeah, I actually grew up. In love with jazz, and I was influenced just by rhythm and percussion and
Word.
different things of that nature, and it just kind of got me to the point where, you know, my musical sound just was kind of a bunch, you know, like just a bunch of rhythm all around. That's what pulled me in, and just like, again, like my love for jazz and my love for hip hop,
No doubt,
is really what pulled me in to like want to, you know, mimic the beats that I heard on the radio
no
coming
doubt,
up,
no doubt.
and you know, just wanting to be a b-boy. You know, back then, just it was
Exactly.
all about being a b-boy back then. So
Yeah, of course.
You
So
know.
what pulled you into the jazz? Was it family?
Not really. I discovered jazz like when I got in school, and
Word.
you know how you got friends,
Absolutely.
pretty much.
And you're learning the music and you're playing the...
Yeah, you got friends
Yeah.
that bring different little tapes
No
here
doubt.
and there.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
back then they had the tapes.
Absolutely.
So like, you know, I got turned on to Tribe Called Quest, and I got turned
course.
on to like, you know, CL Smooth and Run DMC, and I got turned on to all that stuff, and I was just like, yo, what is this?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And it was history after that, bro.
that's what's
It
up.
was history after that.
At what age did you start playing?
I started playing drums at 5.
Dope.
It's so funny because like at 5, I was actually like not tall enough to like sit behind a kit.
Yeah.
But like my foot was like very strong. My foot was strong, and just you know, it was a blessing. You know, my knowledge of, you know, the coordination of crossing my hands and knowing, you know, how to count in between the 2 and the 4.
No doubt.
It just was a gift from God, you know. So it
That's what's
started
up.
there, and it just kind of dwindled, you know.
No doubt. Nah, that's what's up, man. I mean, it's been dope to meet then and then kind of full circle. We've been connecting on some things
Yeah,
and working
man.
together.
Yeah.
You know, let's talk about the Black Juke joint. You know, that's the new song out right now. I'm featured on.
Yes, sir.
On
Yes,
the
sir.
upcoming album, Unbreakable. But Black Juke joint, you know, when you sent me the song, I think back, I was tripping a little bit now that I think about it. I'm like, dude, you needed to just like zone out. Because I remember hitting you up saying, yo, can you take the horn part out? Because I'm trying to write to it in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, duh, that's the part you need to, you know?
That's the
When I
sauce.
think back, it was like, yo, why would you? But yeah,
That's
either
the
way,
sauce.
the funny thing is you sent me that, I wound up writing to the first one anyway.
Yeah.
So it was like, but I wanted to ask you, like, what made you call it that, you know? Because that was your idea and your concept.
Well, basically, I just was, again, as a drummer and as a lover of hip hop, those sessions that we did down in New Brunswick,
no doubt,
really was a part of my development in this particular genre.
Got it.
So like, man, when you would come through, it just was like 9-1, 9-2 all over again. You know what I mean? Like, your vibe was just so like authentic. And
appreciate that.
You know, the setting of Obey was just kind of like a juke joint, like a joint where it used to be so packed in there, like standing room only. You know what I mean? So it was just like, that's what I was just trying to recreate, because you know, like those vibes that we had on, you know, every week, we were down there like every week, and those vibes just
no doubt,
unmatched.
No doubt. I mean, that's what kept me coming back. You know, it's funny for me, a lot of similar ways. It was like around the way to rehearse with top-notch musicians. You know, so every week I could just fall through, test out new material, and I knew the music was gonna be dope. And then, you know,
man, we had a lot of cats come through too. Myself and Josh was the consistent rhythm section, and Wakiba, we were the consistent rhythm section. But like, we had like awesome touring keyboard players.
Sure, I remember what's the name used to come through all the time. Maurice Brown.
Yeah, Maurice Brown. Oh man, he used to sit in with us and just take the vibes up.
Yeah, man. But that was likewise for me too. That was a way to just sharpen. You know, and practice and go in.
Definitely.
So that's ill. You said that. What was your entry point into saying, I'm producing music? I'm playing the music, but I want to make my own music.
It's one of my good friends, Eric Hudson. It's like a brother to me. We grew up together, you know, and you know, he produced the record, and you know, he had a lot of success behind producing it, and it just was like a thing, like, you know, a part of our crew. It was just like, yo, like, you know, we always had ambitions to play our instrument, master our instrument, then master the element of producing, and just try to, you know, and work with everybody around the world and everyone in the industry. And that just was like a goal. And funny story, like, I was coming in from a gig and I had an apartment, and I was bringing my equipment up, and I fell down the stairs with my equipment. I had tripped and fell, and I broke my foot. And at that time, I couldn't play. I couldn't play.
Yeah.
So like, I looked over. I was in a room, and I was like, you know, really depressed and really going through it, because it was just like, you know, playing drums is everything. It's like, you know, and I had my computer and I had my MIDI controller, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start taking this serious, because I started thinking, like, you know, if I can't play anymore, or if something happens, you know, if anything happens to where I can't physically sit behind a kit, you know, I still want to be effective, and I still want to be a powerhouse in the music industry. And that's really where, you know, where it birthed from.
That's dope. So what's your weapons of choice on the production tip, like when you're talking in studio producing?
For me, it's really just a hard groove and just a funky bass line. If I got that, I can pretty much create everything on top of that.
Well, what tools are you using?
I'm more so into like, you know, everything gets ran through Pro Tools.
No doubt.
But I use Logic, and I'm getting into Ableton more so for the live stuff. But I use mainly Logic, and honestly, like, just knowing how to do sound design and stuff like that, I use like the stock sounds, and now I'm into like the native instruments and the Contact, you know, all of those awesome softwares that's out there. But I'm old school. I'm like using like stock sounds and just, you know, just making it sound good and just creating stuff and you know, and making, you know, just trying to be out the box.
That's dope. So let's talk about Unbreakable. You know, like what could people expect to hear?
Unbreakable it's more of a power message to the average human being. And in that message is just some really good feel-good vibes, some good vibrations to hit certain chakras, so to speak, to hit certain chakras inside of your being. we have of course I'm a hip hop head, so we got some classic hip hop.
No
we
doubt.
got some regular jazz, like regular bebop jazz. We have some Afrobeat. I'm a big fan of Fela Kuti and Tony Williams, and just that whole culture of, and you know, the amazing sounds that they created in their time.
Absolutely.
And I just put all of that into one, and of course, like some gospel and you know what I'm saying, some blues and some soul. Like it's everything that I've been inspired in, you know, to progress as a producer.
No doubt.
I just wanted to put it all in this project and just kind of, you know, paint a mural, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So let's take it back to the production, man. I know that, you know, since we met, there was some time that, you know, I was moving around, you were moving around doing things, and we kind of relinked after that. But I know also you know, made some placements on your production, etc. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, again, having good friends and you know, having good friends to, you know, bless me with the opportunity to come aboard and to be a part of the creative process of different things.
Yeah.
Again, I have to take my hats off to him, my good friend Eric Hudson.
Dope.
I had the opportunity to work with Mariah Carey.
Dope.
And you know, I was a part of the whole recording process, and you know, before that happened, we were together and we were just kind of like shooting in the gym and creating ideas, and we were working on a couple other different projects that didn't actually make it through.
Got it.
But we just caught a vibe, and we were going, and you know, from Mariah, it just kind of went up, and just, you know, different things, and like, I'm flying back out to LA soon so we can work on some new stuff that's in the works. Okay. And you know, I grew up looking at Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston, and it's just you know, I mean, we've worked with other artists, but just to be able to drop that name, it's like,
no doubt,
it holds a major weight. And yeah, man, it just was being at the right place at the right time and being ready.
Absolutely.
Really just being ready. And you know, my friend, like I said, he had already had success and had placements and had already proven himself, and you know, got a couple Grammys, and I just wanted to be ready. And I, you know, when I got that call to be like, "Yo, you flying out? You putting you on a flight?" I just wanted to be ready. You know?
Dope. Nah, I love it, man. So moving into you know, Unbreakable, the album's coming out. Like, I know you have an initiative now to be playing out. You know, let's talk about, you know, the band and playing the music live. Like,
yeah. So when I spent my time away from playing live, and I made the move to LA, and to pursue that and work with a couple different artists, and start producing for a couple different artists. I just got to a point where it's like, all right, I got a few placements under my belt. I'm just ready to kind of focus on myself. And it just kind of kept being put on hold. But I came back in town, and I just connected with musicians that were on the scene that I truly love, and I love working with when I was, you know, on the scene playing. And, you know, it was my two buddies, Sean Lewis and Nick Hecko. And we pretty much just we like the brainstorming crew. We just sit and we jam and we write, and you know, once I got back and I saw like the climate, and you know, I just felt like it was time to kind of work on my own thing. And again, when I connected with these brothers, it just was like, all right, the pieces started, you know.
No doubt, man. No doubt. So yeah, man, let's talk about where the people could find you and connect.
You guys can find me on Instagram, Instagram.com/LQ Music Group #1. I'm on Facebook at Lawrence Qualls, and there's also a band page for LQ Music Group for the band. Also, I have Twitter or LQ Music Group. And also we have the single that's out right now,
Absolutely.
Black Juke Joint. That's streaming everywhere on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, and we've been getting a lot of great response, and it's been building. And I'm just, you know, grateful for, you know, the work that we've been doing, and just a blessing.
Check the vibe, go watch the video, go stream the joint, and tell people about it if you dig it, for sure.
Definitely.
I'm guaranteed you probably will.
It's definitely a feel-good record. And it's a record that really touches our people and speaks to our people. I mean, everyone, not just our people, everyone. It speaks to everyone. And it's a feel-good record for us to come together and have a good time and acknowledge the good times that we have, and also acknowledge the space that we in. Everything is not perfect, but through love we're still managing and we're still progressing in life. And it's just one of those records to you come out on a Friday night and you just you hyped up to go out all
Absolutely,
week,
yeah,
and you want to hear something that's really going to put you in the mood to have a good time.
No doubt.
Despite the fact of whatever you've been going through all week prior.
No doubt.
So Black Juke Joint.
Black Juke Joint, jazz, rhythm, and soul. Yup, we in here. But yo, man, let's play some music, man.
Yeah, let's definitely get into it.
Yeah, man. We got the cats here. Nick is here. Sean is here.
Yes, sir.
Lawrence
The
is
finest
right
in the
there.
city. Nick
Yeah,
and
man.
Sean, the finest in the city.
So yeah, we gonna get it going. Get some live music right here at VizCaff.com. Visual Caffeine. Yo, peace to you for tuning in. We about to give y'all a treat.
Definitely.
For sure. Respect, respect, respect. Yes. Respect, respect, respect. Yes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yo. Monica the dialogue, Grand Duke of the scripture, Prince of intense sentence. He paint pictures. Respect, royalty, love, loyalty. Praise the wise women bringing incense and oils to me. Bless, passed down family background. Highest global, so noble, refining this rap sound. Ruler of Zamunda, science of the Kunda. Leanie, the wishman is the bottle and the genie. Yup. Yes, respect, respect, respect. Bless, respect, respect. Yeah. Respect, respect, respect. Now check it out. Yo, general, told y'all, known to drop emerald, pure crystal green, get your vitamin, mineral, lyrical is pivotal, in its time so critical, let the horns blow, rip show, it's minimal, y'all, walking the path of an emperor, Mike Jack spoke on the time, oh you remember how, rep the ancient elders, give thanks and praises, music is forever, yo, it goes on for ages, like, respect, 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 yes, respect, respect, respect. Yes, respect, respect, respect. Yes. Yo, respect, respect, respect. Now check it out. Yo, visions of your majesty. Walk down the path of mastery. Mentally capture beats. Dap up peeps and show. Salute and respect. Always remain fresh. In this culture we rap. The dialect crisp. That's the gift. Walking through pages like through pages I rip. Burning sage in a live on stage. We gon' flip when we drop this gift. And make the band just rock like this. Watch. Respect, y'all. Respect, respect, respect. Yes, respect, respect, respect. Yeah. Respect, respect, respect. Yeah. One more, yo. King like Jaffe Joffa. Walking only rose petals, plus I got a chauffeur. More influential and essential to the world than Oprah. With a warrior spirit, practice stillness. Deepak Chopra. Way doper than the mediocre, plastered on the poster. Radio, over and over, I thought I told ya. Realer come back, cause it always does. Legacy move, bigger than just building buzz. Respect King, tuned into the next best thing. Champion sound, you can hear the alarm ring. Don't question the steps of a high priest. Sit back, cool out, do the knowledge to wise speech. Respect King, tuned into the next best thing. Champion sound, you hear the alarm ring. Yo, question the steps of a high priest. Yo, sit back, relax, yo. Relax like, vibes. Feel it. It's right here. You feel it. In your soul, in your heart, in your mind, in your body. Word up, less. extraordinaire.com. Exclusive vibrations. My name is John Robinson. Vibing to the sounds of LQ Music Group. Peace to Pat Van Dyke on that last composition. Respect King. Let's move. Yes. Come vibe with us. Get live with us. Yes. Welcome to the Black Juke Joint Experience. When you feel it, when you hear it, it's so vivid, it's so wicked. Feel it in your mind, body, and soul. Sometimes it gets out of control. Yes, yes, yes. Feel the groove. I hope you're ready to move. Can you feel it? Can you see it? Can you hear it? Yeah. We about to take you on a ride to uplift your spirit with that vibe. Yeah. Let's go. And the beat goes. And the beat goes. Yup, yup, yo. The soulful caption, what's happening? On the black hand side, the sound blasting. No ifs, ands, or buts, or has been. Living in present time for some action. Ladies, where you at, queen of the nation? All the kings hold tight, be patient. Let the dog get a feel of the place in. Overstand dealing with a royal situation. Keep it going for years, months, and days in. Every minute, every second, time's wasting. Keep it live with the vibe we creating. Music is life for real, no mistaking. Yup, feel it in your bones and such. Travel the world round, living over poems and such. Thanks each step of the way. Lessons and praise, keep me blessed in such an excellent space. Yo, jazz rhythm is so yup, we in here. Want that eclectic next tip in here. And the beat goes, we in here. We in here, yup, we in here. Jazz rhythm is so yup, we in here. Want that eclectic next sip in here. And the beat goes, the beat goes. Yup, yup, boogie down, groove, spiritual, mystical. Tight to make the people feel good in these difficult times that we living in. Rhymes we delivering, master ideas and the greatness we picturing. Acres of land with the fam feeling cribs in them. Turn up to level up, that's what we recommend. Walking through urban madness, mind on zen. Thoughts of poetic justice, mind on pen. Take you on a journey, let me send you to a place. Multiple vibes in one trend. Jazz, funk, soul, zen. OG, lyrical boom back transcend. Music is forever, meaning no end. The pure authentic vibe, this is no trend. Nah, you can tell by the presence and essence. He make the spot feel blessing with sentence, yo. Jazz rhythm is so yup in here. With that eclectic next tip in here. And the beat goes, we in here. We in here, yup, we in here. Jazz rhythm is so yup in here. With that eclectic next tip in here. And the beat goes, the beat goes, the beat goes, the beat goes. Jazz rhythm is so yup, we in here. Want that eclectic next tip in here. And the beat goes, we in here, yup, we in here, yup, we in here. Jazz rhythm is so yup, we in here. Want that eclectic next tip in here. And the beat goes, the beat goes, the beat goes, the beat, beat, beat. And the beat goes, beat go, beat go, beat go. Jazz rhythm is so eclectic next tip. The beat, the beat, the beat, the beat. Jazz rhythm is so eclectic next tip. The beat, the beat, the beat, 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 beat. two. Yeah, yeah. Feel the vibe, y'all. Feel the vibe, y'all. Feel the vibe, y'all. Feel the vibe, y'all. It's real life, y'all. It's real life, y'all. It's real, yo. Yup, step myself in with the breath of life. Extra vice, mega tight. Every word I write, inspiration by channel life. Wanna leave impressions like Mayfield, yup. Riding high, James Brown, Funkadelic, flashlight, dynamite. Rockin' mic, 20 plus now, that's a lot of light. Shining on the youth for bad truth so they can run it right. Running nights in the studio, building with A alike. Day alike, I love it, I live it, I'm gonna say it right. Wanna live forever through the music. Creative, positive movements, all been inspired by Boom Bip. JR had to put in his 2 cents. It's always global intent. Different flavors and styles that we invent. Smelling incense. Scientific, angelic remembrance, blended in every sentence. Feel the essence of the era you miss. Looking back to move forward in the vibe that we flip. Turn it up, this is it. Vibe and control. Yup, to live in your soul. It's so visual like caffeine. Can you taste it, smell it? Yo, we live in control. You feel it? Yo, just feel it. Yo, cleverness for everness, elegance is presences, cooler than a sedative, do it big, let it live, once in the blue, so treasure this, spit messages, throw patterns in rhyme form, never leave your mind torn, sworn to be dope by oath, quotables and potent truth, giving you more like Noble Drew, the prophet of the illest topic, from here to the tropic, nonsense, drop right on the spot kid, rock it like Herbie Hancock did, Machiavelli's born again, that's Tupac big, give him props for the obstacles we dropped in, a lot of obstacles we have, a lot might not live, this is not it, there's no beginning or no ending. Flag systematic, everything sounded splendid. Recommended, not what we intended. Infinite intelligence, the mind is truly blended. Yo, I've been doing this here for so long. It never stops, you feel the vibe. Yup, so deep inside. True, yup, music is my medicine. So heaven sent, we bless it to the break of dawn. We rock on and on. Yup, we rock on and on. We rock on and on. Yo, we rock on and on. We rock on. Yup. It's off the top with the bass drum and keys. JR, these hip hop degrees make the whackness bow to their knees and be like, yo, Jay, teach me, please. I be like, here, take it, freak it. This is an exclusive live, peep it. Visual Caffeine, you're watching live. This is the old top, it ain't no job, yo. It's that hip hop, boom bap original. Hit you with the style through the mental and physical, all the way to spiritual. Pray your hand, this is how we do it, y'all. Just say it, man. Yo, we keep it going and flowing in steady motion blue. We live and direct and it's open for you. Hold up, I ain't finished yet. BizCoff.com on the internet. Yup, we bring it. You hear it, you feel it, it's vivid, it's wicked like LQ Music Group. Live in effect, this is no loop. Yeah, keep on swinging it. Yeah, you keep on bringing it. We just vibing, y'all. We getting live with y'all. Word, you keep on bringing it. And I'ma keep on swinging it. We just vibing, y'all. We getting live with y'all like. Get live with it. Get live with it. Get live with it. Another episode of Visual Caffeine. We're live here. Word up. LQ Music Group. Peace to Lawrence Qualls on the drums. You know what I'm saying? Peace to Nick Hecko on the keys. Yeah. Peace to Sean Lewis on the bass and the place. My name is John Robinson. Thank you all for listening. Peace. 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 Exclusive vibes. Keeping it live. See y'all next time.